Gave that girl a piece of me. She broke me down indecently. I gave that girl a piece of me. She broke me down indecently. But now she claiming that she needed me. Should I give her a piece of me? But now she claiming that she needed me. Should I give her a piece?
And everything you've read.
Because
I'm telling you. And it's amazing. Yo,
explain to our artists, because the thing about it is, right, we're starting out with you saying you posted a thing on TuneCore, and then we're so much skipping.
Yeah.
The grind with so much skipping, and I don't want these artists to think that that's just it. That they, pay the $9.99 to upload their record.
Well,
and then they're gonna be in the Forbes list next year.
Everyone, especially in today's day and age, everything is instant gratification.
Facts.
You post a picture, I instantly get a
that's
DM of some pussy.
Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? Instant. Like, it's instant. Like, you post something, I instantly get a response. I do this. Everything is
refreshing.
Everything in life is so instant. You can order something instantly. You can get a juice instantly. You can fuck a tip instant. Like, everything is instant. Okay, cool.
Yeah, back page and shit. Right? I heard about that.
You are good. We're not on that bracket yet. We haven't made that much money.
Well, you gotta fish in the right pond.
Continue.
Okay, so what?
You got awkward. Let's go.
Not at all. Awkward's not in my vocabulary.
Okay, let's go.
So everything is instant. So artists, we dealt with them. I was cool with them, and I'm still cool with them, but you put out one project, it doesn't do what you think it's supposed to do, and you give up. The problem, once again, I'm about solution in the root. The root of that is attachment to results. Detach from results, and that's a chapter in Deepak Chopra, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. But detach from results, no, because too many people put out a song and say, without them realizing it, they say to themselves, the energy, if this doesn't do 1 million views, then I'm off this shit.
Okay, but let's speak to the people that maybe has children or something like that. And has children, like, and because a lot of it is your baby mom saying, give it up.
Usually it's your family and your close friends. It's your closest friends telling you, give it up.
Give it up. They telling you, man, Ronald McDonald and them niggas is hiring.
Yeah,
like, I agree. But like, honestly, I agree with that too.
What do you say to that artist that throws out those three couple of
I think you need to evaluate where you are in life at that point.
But I also agree. I don't agree with the fact that people absolutely dismiss and.
Because some of these artists ain't good. Some of them gotta go back to work.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but
there's a lot of artists that are terrible. But I make a lot of money right now, bro.
I don't agree that people dismiss the reality of go get the job at McDonald's, bro. But society and everyone is saying that that's whack. Nah, you know what's whack? Being broke. You know what's whack? Being locked up for some shit you didn't have to do. You know what's whack? Is being dead. You feel me? Like,
preach.
So motherfuckers just like put McDonald's as this beneath thing. That motherfucker like is trying to make it happen in a legal way so that he can still fund his legal movement of music. So I would say
I'm about to buy McDonald's. I'm hiring all parolees. I don't care if y'all steal from me. It's all right.
But it's like that's like
that McDonald's. We're not gonna last, buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna make it work. I'm sorry.
But people need to stop demeaning that.
What's up, family? It's your girl Jen Ether. You're back with another episode of Jumping Off the Porch. We just heard Russ, everything he had to say. Shout out to Russ. Shout out to Drink Champs. Always great content. Always great interviews. If you're an independent artist, definitely something you should be watching just to get some of the back end of the game. So, on this episode of Drink Champs, what Russ was speaking about in this particular clip was just the mentality of instant gratification. A lot of us have this mentality. Now, as an independent rapper, we definitely want our music to be received the way we want our music to be received. We want people to be excited about our releases, our drops, right? But we do have to understand and get that whole idea of instant gratification out of our minds. So what Russ was really speaking about and what we definitely need to understand is that there's a journey. There's a process to everything in life. Nothing is an overnight success. Anything that's worth having or worth getting to is worth putting in the hard work to make that happen. So with that being said, there's really no point in not really fucking with the process. You know what I mean? We got to learn to start banging with the process instead of trying to avoid, skip, and find every which way around the process. A lot of times in life, things get done when you actually just put your head down and really get to work and really do it. And when you're paying attention to the cheers or the boos that you're receiving from the crowd, it's really just taking your head and your mind out of the game. So this is really a big reason why you gotta stop thinking on that instant gratification type of mindset. Like Russ said, a lot of people are putting out projects like, if this shit don't hit a milli, I'm done. Like, on the back end, you would probably have to think like, okay, what have you done on the back end for your single to hit a milli? Have you taken out the time to really study the game, study marketing, study how to get your song to a milli? You feel what I'm saying? So, instant gratification, that's dead. We gotta be done with that. Now, the second thing Russ was talking about in this clip is detaching from the outcome. This is important because this is how you're going to actually be able to detach from the instant gratification mindset. If you detach from the outcome, that means you're working hard and you're actually able to enjoy the process of the work you're doing because you're not worried about the particular outcome of the project, right? So you can really get in, put your all into your music, put your heart into it, put the love into it, really mix up the ingredients that need to come from the ethers down into your project and put it out there and let it be received as it was meant to be received without you expecting a particular outcome from it, right? So this is super important because going back to just losing the confidence, losing the motivation after not getting the results, the expected results that you wanted. If you detach from results, then you're never really let down. It really just allows you to have the steam to keep going, keep pushing, and keep enjoying what you're doing. Because remember, if you're now it's different. Everyone has different motives. So if you're making music solely for the money, which is nothing wrong with that, then you still, as far as the instant gratification goes, you still have to understand that there's still no instant gratification in that. And you still would have to figure out the steps, which is the process, which automatically eliminates instant gratification because now you're in a process of figuring out how to make this money from my music. So the best thing and the best advice for all of this is definitely detaching from results, which is what Russ said. What I'm going to give you is working backwards. You want to have your goals. So let's go back to the person, which is all of us. Everyone who's an independent artist, the main goal is to make money from your music. You're independent, but that don't mean you're broke, right? You still want to be able to sustain your lifestyle based upon you doing what you love to do. So if you know your goal is to make money, now figure out what are you comfortable with? What lifestyle do you want to live? And you can start from where you're at today. You know what I mean? Because we want to take these baby steps. So start at, right now, let's say you're making goose egg from your music. Let's say you're making $100 a month from your music on streams. Wherever you're at, level it up to the next step. Now you got your number. Now, working backwards means you know where you want to go on the map. You got your destination. Now you got to figure out, which is working backwards, how to actually get to the destination. What are the things that I can do? Now, in this clip, they also talked about getting a day job, people shitting on the McDonald's. I'm not really here to talk about whether you should work at McDonald's or not. I don't care where you work. I really don't. There's plenty of ways to make bread right now, so I don't think we have to really use the McDonald's scenario anymore. I mean, it's 2021. But if you want to work at McDonald's, fine, whatever. You can do anything to make the bread. But all I'm saying is, whatever you do, just making music and not making money off your music is not an option because there's too many ways for you to be making money. So you should never be a struggling musician who's not making no bread. You're just making music and nothing else. Yeah, I mean, if it's like that, definitely go to McDonald's. Yeah, I mean, and even if, like, there just should always be some type of money coming in because you need money to fund your music career. So you can't be you can be a starving artist if that's what you choose to be, but you're not going to be successful as a starving artist because you need bread to fund your career. So you got to find a way to make the money. So come up with your goal set, on what you want to live, what you're comfortable with making a month off of your music, then start researching how to make money off of your music, start implementing these things, and start there, step by step, brick by brick, working backwards. So this was a great clip. I don't know who I'm doing next, but I'm gonna bring Russ. We're gonna get a lot of Russ clips because Russ is always kicking game. But we're gonna get a little bit of everyone. We're gonna get a lot of Drink Champs because Drink Champs is always bringing people on that kick game. So this is what we're doing now. This is the new jumping off the porch. Shout out to Dorian Group 182. That's my guy. Watch him. Go check his content out. He be killing it, yo. So this is where I kind of got the rundown and the idea, and we'll talk about this as well as I get more into the marketing. We'll talk about why I switched over. Maybe that will be one of the next ones. I might even use a Dorian clip to do it. So, yeah, I mean, I appreciate y'all for watching another episode of Jumping Off the Porch. It's your girl Jen Ether. I'm out. Peace.